So recently I found this game called Hozy, and it's not the usual type of game I would play, but I was in the right mood or vibe or whatever, and I got it. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this type of game, but after playing it, I found myself enjoying it. So now I'm here to talk about it. Let's begin. Upon getting into this game, I had only two words. Holy. Because this game was just oozing with pure atmosphere and charm. Well, the game is simple. It's about renovating and decorating a small place, and be it a small apartment or a treehouse, it does it very well. And once you start it up, the game is on. Okay, so the game gives you a place and the tools to help you make it into your own little comfort zone. It's going for that moved in type of style, and the thing that makes this game special is just how well it does it. Every aspect and detail of this game goes just that little extra mile, and it makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. You know the phrase, it's the small things in life. Well, this game takes that phrase and just worships it. Just take a small look at all the details in this game, like just wiping the floor and the water trails just dries off, or the unique different sound effects for all the things when you press them. Sure, not the most game-changing thing on their own, but all together, they're absolutely delicious. And the way the music just changes to a different version of the track once you start decorating the room, now that really put a huge smile on my face and made me sprinkle a bit. Just listen to this. Cozy is the name of the game. Oh, and there's also no shortage of variety. Each level comes with its own style and furniture. Every level feels unique in its own way. The only thing that stays the same is honestly the gameplay. And on the topic of gameplay, it's rather simple. You take a dusty, crusty place and make it fresh. And the controls honestly couldn't be any simpler. Everything you need could be done with one hand, no joke. If you want to sip on some tea with the other, go ahead. That's what I did anyways. Nothing complex going on, just clean and simple. Rotate, zoom, and swoosh around. Now, one thing that gives me trouble in almost any game that lets me build, decorate, or both, but not this time, is that I always have this one issue. Inspiration. Here's what I mean by that. For example, have you ever played Minecraft? I'm sure you have. Now, these games are nothing alike other than the fact that you can use the spaghetti in your brain to make things pretty. But the difference is in the limitation. In Minecraft, you can do whatever you want pretty much. There's like an infinite amount of things you could be making, but you don't, because you don't know what to do. And what do you know? Now you're on your phone looking for something nice to make. Well, you get my point. There's just so many possibilities, but you get stun-locked by the amount of choice, so you just end up doing nothing. Or maybe just a dirt house, who knows. But in Hozy, the choice is pretty much made for you, and all you gotta do is follow the path set by the game. Even if it's not your thing, you just make the best out of it and have a good time. Remember folks, limitation leads to creativity. Now, I'm not saying Minecraft is bad at all in that aspect, or at all. I'm just saying Hozy is just so much easier to get into and just pick up and get to the doing part, I find that very nice. It's just, start it up and off you go. And you may think the loop gets tiring and repetitive, but in my experience, every level feels quite fresh. Sure, some things are the same here and there, but all the furniture for each level is quite unique and different. I don't think I saw a single repeated object between all the levels, and paired with the satisfying game loop, you can always find yourself getting lost in each level, A little table here, and a little statue over there, and this right here, and before you know it, BAM! The room's been finished, and now my tea is cold. I know it sounds like I'm glazing the game, but it's just really that I can't find anything bad to say about it. Sure, some more features could be cool, but nothing about the current game feels lacking in any way. It's a complete and polished product. I think anyone who has interest in these types of games are going to find themselves enjoying it quite a bit. The only real thing that isn't necessarily bad and is more subjective is just the scale of the game. There's like 9 levels total, and for some people it may seem small and not enough, but for me that's perfectly fine. And while I can understand that some will say that it's not, unless you like speedrun the game, it could last like 7 or 9 hours, which is totally acceptable for most people. If you take like 1 hour for each level, it's perfect. Now, I ain't saying add no more. In fact, please do, because there's already a nice foundation to build upon, and it's probably not as easy as snapping your fingers though. But the best strat is just to play 1 or 2 levels a day, and I think that's perfect for most people. I think at 3 or more, all the creative juices you have left will be gone. So leave it at 1 or 2. Go play something else, come back the next day, and you'll be able to get right back into the groove. It's like a very strong and powerful soup. You know, it's yummy, delicious, but the taste gets so strong and overpowering that if you eat it in big portions, you'll get tired. But eating it in small portions, you'll be able to eat it like forever. Unless you're like a mukbang person or something, eating disorder, I don't know, whatever. Hopefully you got the point. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the game and my experience playing it. There really isn't much more for me to say. Buy it, discover it for yourself, or don't if it doesn't seem like your style. But for those considering, let me leave you with some of my thoughts. If you played House Flipper or Unpacking or even Tiny Glade or anything similar and you thought you needed more of that, this game will definitely not disappoint. But those are my opinions. So yeah, that's all I've got, and that's about it. See you.